And hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Thursday, May 2nd. I am Michael Taylor, great to have you here. Are you getting ready for the weekend? We got a fun one for us, right? May 4th, kind of unofficial Star Wars Day. A lot of theaters are playing some of the old Star Wars films, bringing those back. And of course then Cinco de Mayo on Sunday. Lots of fun, lots of tacos, lots of margaritas, maybe some cervezas, who knows. But I won't be doing any of those things, but sounds fun for some people. What we've got on the show, we've got some fun one for you as well. We're going to talk to Bocce and Social Club representative Phil Chiat. He's going to be talking to us about some events they have coming up. Some bingo. How does bingo associate with bocce? Well, we're going to find out. And then the India Club is going to be here. We're going to be talking about some artists they're bringing in that does some amazing art, and as well as the hand kind of henna tattoo stuff that we'll talk about. They have special names for that, special descriptions, and all linking back to the heritage of India. So we'll get into all of that a little later in the program. Right now, I'm going to slide off, and we're going to tell you about Stay Informed. We have United Town Hall coming up, and that is going to be, the Mutual Board is going to be inviting all the residents in United to come to the next monthly town hall. It's going to be this next Friday, not this one, but next Friday, May 10th at 2 p.m. in the Performing Arts Center, Clubhouse 3, Room 2. And they are asking folks to come talk about what's going on in the community, what the needs might be, some of the concerns you might have, whatever that is. United needs to hear from you so they can make good decisions about what to do for the association there. All right, folks, let's take a look outside. And I hate to say it, but there was a little drizzle this morning. I really am upset by this. I was hoping all the rain and all this stuff's going away, but it's just the marine layer, super thick marine layer that moved way inland on us and giving us a little bit of drizzle. That should clear out just like we have for the past 2 days, to clear out in the afternoon. So we're hoping for sunny skies later today, high of 72. Same kind of thing for tomorrow, but not as thick a marine layer. And then actually we get a little cooler into the weekend, so not as warm as we'd like, but we're going to have some more clouds on Saturday, and we're going to start to clear out on Monday. So we'll have a little more sunny skies, or at least a chance for more sun, a little higher temperatures on Monday, but we're going towards a cooling trend into the weekend. Let's take a look at our sunrise and our sunset while we're at it. Sunrise this morning, 6 a.m. on the nose. Sunset tonight is going to be 7:35, and this is a great shot over in Corona del Mar. Thank you, Ben Givens, for sending us this picture. As always, he sends great shots. If you want to be just like Ben and make us really happy here at the show, well, you can send us a picture. Sunrise, sunset, out and about the town like Ben does, vacation, whatever it might be, your pets, places. Send it to us, Laguna Woods Village TV at gmail.com. Make sure you include your name and the location where you took it, and we will put it in our sunrise sunset segment. All right, we got one meeting to tell you about, and then we come back with Bocce and Social Club. Stay with us.
Whether you are physically active, playing pickleball or golf, or have trouble with daily activities, Trishulo is thoughtfully crafted with your needs in mind. Our unique formula can help provide relief when you need it most. Apply a small amount to your hands, knees, neck, shoulders, or any other areas of discomfort. Gently rub in a circular motion until thoroughly dissolved. There are no artificial chemicals, just natural plant compound to nourish your body. Endorsed by athletes, loved by all, there is nothing like Trishulo Organics. Don't let pain control your life. Take action today.
Hearing is part of your foundational health. Having the best hearing you can affects every aspect of your life. Hearing is related to your balance, your memory, your communication, and your overall positive well-being. Hi, I'm Ann Mundell-Noel, owner of Amazing Hearing. As an audiologist, my passion is to give you the best hearing health available based on your individual needs. Call us today to schedule an appointment. We're located in the Trader Joe Shopping Center.
Oh, life, how we admire you, are deeply fascinated by you. All your twists and turns and wild rides you take us on. The ups and the downs. Life, you live inside all of us, breathing, growing, beating. You are the reason we'll always provide world-class healthcare. Providence, we see the life in you.
socialize, play a little bocce, maybe even a bingo. We got all of those in one right here with Phil Chait from the Bocce and Social Club. Welcome back to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you guys have a big event. Let's start off with the big event, the bingo. You guys are having a big fundraiser.
Yeah, that's our big thing. Apparently, these days, I found out that we're the only club in Laguna Woods that has bingo still
Really?
left. Yeah.
I used to love
they
bingo.
closed some.
I've played a lot of bingo in my life.
I know. For Clubhouse One, when they closed, I think they closed the other club that was having it. But
okay.
we have it, so we want to make it special since now we're the only one. So on May 14th, we are having an event. It's called Bingo and Taco Night. We'll be having the taco truck out there for a buffet, Mexican buffet, tacos and rice beans and all the other stuff they have. And then we'll have our bingo game, and we've increased the prizes again. So now, basically, we're playing 13 games of bingo. 9 of them will be at $60, 3 will be at $80, and the coverall will be at $100.
Okay.
So we've increased the prizes quite a bit. And during halftime of the bingo game, to give people a rest, we also have cash raffles.
Okay.
So we'll be doing about 10 of raffle drawings, and then we may be other some special surprises. I don't have those yet, but as I said, but that's why there's plenty of chances to win and win some pretty good prizes. So that's what we're looking forward to. So between the food and the bingo, it should be a great night.
Okay, sounds like a good fundraiser. What do you usually use the funds for? Just the maintenance of and the equipment and all that kind of stuff?
Well, no, actually, the GRF takes care of that. We take care of our operating expenses, but we're a nonprofit. We typically give our profits to, as much as we can, to charity. About 2 months ago, the club gave a check to Florence Sylvester for $2,000.
Terrific.
So we try to take the money we make and funnel it towards local charities.
And why? And you guys decided? Have you always done bingo? Has that always been kind of your fundraiser?
No, we always did bingo, but we never did this extent. What we did differently this year is we started getting sponsors. So the reason we're able to do this with our prizes is because of the sponsors that are generously giving their money and time to let us do this. So that's one of the reasons where we were able to do this and make it a bigger event for us.
Okay, so Bocce and Social, for folks who don't know, tell me a little about how kind of the origins of it, why it turned into more like a social club as well.
Well, I don't know. I've only been here for a year, so I can't tell you. I know it started 50 years ago. That I do know.
There you go.
But I don't know the origins. But I mean, basically what it is, we play 3 times a week from 1:30 to 4. Right now, we're going to be changing to summer hours probably at the end of this month. It will be 5 to 7:30 or so. But we play 3 times a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Most people get in 3-4 games a day, but in between we just socialize. And in fact, on Thursdays, our members bring in their favorite dishes, etc. So they bring in their dishes. We supply chips, cookies, dips, soda, wine, etc. And that's for our members, and it's no charge. So we do that every single Thursday. And now we've got summer hours. We may start bringing pizza on Sunday. So we also feed our members as well as give them a fun time. But that's basically how we work.
Well, I don't even need to play bocce to come down there and have a fun time.
Yeah, you probably get your money worth just on the food you get. Because it's some pretty good food, I'll tell you. Some pretty good food.
Now, you guys get a little bit serious sometimes with this stuff. You have a competition coming up with Leisure Worlds over in Seal Beach.
Right. We were contacted by them, or we contacted them. I can't remember who did which. And it's on May 29th, and it'll be at our courts.
Okay.
And they are bringing players down. I think right now it's 12 players or so we'll get our best 12 or so players. And we're actually going to play for a tournament and call it a championship game. But we're just trying to figure out the format and how to do it. But yeah, they're coming down on a Wednesday, May 29th. So if anyone wants to come down there and root us on against Seal Beach Leisure World, be my guest.
You might need to get a traveling trophy, make it a traditional thing.
Yeah, we'll try that, and then we're also going to try to get against other 55 plus communities also. But this one's our first one to try out to see how it works. If it works well, we're going to do it again and again.
Okay, no bench clearing brawls. Hopefully we'll all be fine.
I don't know. We haven't done one yet. I don't know. We'll see how that. We have some pretty rough people, so we'll see how that works.
Keep them in line, Phil. Yeah. Keep them in line. You also have a lot of fun events. You guys have a barbecue coming up.
Yeah, we have a members-only barbecue. Again, that's for members only. We do an outdoor. I think this year it's on Clubhouse too. And we'll have music and food. And as I said, just a $15 membership. That alone is worth it just for the barbecue, as well as obviously the discounts you get in all our events. But it's a members-only barbecue. We have it every year, and it's a great event for them.
Okay. And also a battle of the sexes.
Yeah, I was in my first one last year, and actually is a battle. Because as I once said, the women and men have no physical advantage over women when it comes to bocce ball. So therefore, it's very fair and very close competitive games, and it's fun. We actually have bragging rights for for that year. But as I said, but yeah, it's a fun game. Everyone participates, and it's pretty close. It's pretty close.
For folks who don't play bocce, just give us an overview of what the sport's all about. How do you score points? How do you win? What are the strategies?
Well, strategies get score points, but I mean, yeah, you roll. Each side gets to roll 4 balls at a time. You play, and then on the other side, you have your teammate against the other person. They roll the ball back. So basically, each side has 4 balls. So one blue and this, I think, 1 red. And we throw a white ball called a Pellini that we throw down the court. It has to be between 2 certain lines, and the goal is to get as closest to that as possible.
Okay.
How the points are scored is whichever color is closest, let's say red for this instance, every other red ball that's closest than the next blue ball gets a point.
Okay.
So if it's just the red's closest, that's 1. If the red and another red is closer than that, that's 2.
Okay.
So that's how basically we score it. We play, not innings or whatever, it's called ends. We play 6 of those, and whoever has the high score at the end wins.
Now, what are some of the strategies? Can you knock someone's ball out of the way?
Yeah, you can do anything you want.
Anything
I mean,
you
except for going down and personally kicking it. But I mean, yeah, I know you could throw it. The idea is to get as close to the Pellini. If someone's in your way, yeah, you try to knock them out. But I mean, while it's a very easy game to play, you do have to master it. And all the courts have their own nuances. You know,
Right.
curves to the left, to this, that. So you have to play a while to understand what the nuances of the courts are, etc. So it's an interesting game, and interesting for that reason. Plus the fact, since we have drainage at one end, one side goes down, the other side comes uphill. So you have to do. So it has. We're actually going to get the courts changed on next year. But I mean, right now, as I said, that's our advantage over Leisure World, because we know all the nuances and they don't. We'll try to give them some pride, but anyway, that's how it works.
Now, when you play higher level, maybe real competitive stuff, I mean, are those courts like leveled to a certain? I mean, are they?
I hope
they
so.
On point?
I mean, ours have been around for a while, and because of just the condition of the carpet that we play on and the boards, it just, you know, as I said, it just, you know, things happen, you know, over time. But as I said, we're going to hopefully change that early next year, to make them all fair and straight, and until they, you know, warp and do whatever the things they have to do.
Now, if a newbie comes down there, how do you guys introduce them to the sport?
They usually watch a game or two, and then we just throw them right in the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they love. There was a club expo obviously on Tuesday, and we had quite a few people stop by our table and sign up, etc. And at least 4 or 5 of them showed up that day for bocce. And again, they watched the game just to get an idea what it's about. We threw them right into the mix, and actually they played great. It's really not a tough game to master. It's a lot of fun, but it's very competitive.
Now, do people get into it, or are there gloves? Do people buy their own bocce balls?
No, we supply those. we have all the bocce balls we need there, and in fact, we just got 3 new sets of them. So we have the bocce balls, and even if people want to play when we're not playing scheduled time, there's always practice balls outside on the courts. So if you can't come during our scheduled time, you can come other times to play and practice, whatever, because we always have practice balls out.
Okay, very, very good. And so all you need is some good sunshine and a couple of balls and a court?
Yeah, well, as I said, we're moving to summer hours hopefully at the end of this month because of the heat during the day.
Right.
So it's probably at the end of this month we'll start moving to 5 to 7:30. Same days though, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday.
All right, well, let's go over bingo night one more time for folks who want to come out there and enjoy a fun night of bingo and support a great cause. Yeah,
it is a cause, as I said, we try to give the more people that come, the more money we make, hopefully, and the more money we make goes to charities. We don't keep it. We're non-profit.
All right, it's going to be Tuesday, folks, May 14th. Get out there, enjoy it over at Clubhouse 2. It starts at doors open at 5:30, buffet style,
and dinner starts at 6. Yep.
There we go. Phil, thank you so much from Bocce and Social Club.
Thank you
Great to have you here.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
India Club's coming up next. Stay with us.
I heard that ugly 6-letter word, cancer, and I immediately felt lost.
Our team of women's cancer specialists help thousands of women like Naomi navigate and beat cancer.
I didn't want to be treated like a cancer patient, but like a human.
Our advanced imaging, targeted radiation, and minimally invasive surgeries offer positive outcomes that are beating national cancer survival rates.
I've reclaimed the most beautiful 4-letter word, life, because I had City of Hope on my side.
At Adapt to It, we strive to make the everyday tasks easier by providing our customers with the tools they need to be successful. We carefully explain the use and care of all of our equipment. Adapt to It has been in Laguna Woods for over 20 years, and we know that nothing in life stays constant. So we can help you adapt to all the changes in your life. Adapt to It sells and rents items and always delivers with a smile. Come in today to experience what we mean when we say, when you can't change it, adapt to it.
Welcome to Laguna Woods Dental Care, where exceptional service meets the residents of Laguna Woods. Dr. Mohsen Mahmood is a proud graduate of USC's Senior Dental Care Program and a published author. He has been serving the Laguna Woods community for over 20 years. Located right outside Gate 3, our team of expert hygienists provide personalized care for every smile, ensuring your smile remains bright and healthy. Take a look at our new monthly specials. We are located upstairs, and there are elevators for easy access. Call to schedule your appointment today.
Seniors fear running out of money more than death itself, and the number one mistake you can make is underestimating volatility, which can derail your retirement. For 35 years now, I've coached seniors to financial independence by using two simple rules: never take big losses and create income along the way. It's your financial future. Call now to get a free risk analysis to ensure your investments are protected, and we'll send you our Safer Money System, 949-219-0692.
India Club has some very special art and a very special artist coming to their next event, and we want to welcome Krishna Murthy and Vidya Kale, I'm sorry about that, Kale, from the India Club to our program. Thank you very much for being here.
Namaste,
Namaste,
Michael.
back to you. I want to talk about the art in general. Tell us a little about the art and what it's all about, and the origins and a little bit of everything.
Sure. So I'm going to be talking about the mandala or mandalas, and Krishna is going to be talking about the Mehndi part of it. So there's two different things that Neha is going to be doing at the function. So at the very beginning, I would like to stress that talking about mandalas is a very complicated thing. It's not something that all of us necessarily know or we use in our daily lives. So it's also tied down to a few other issues, so I'll try to make this as brief as I can.
Okay.
So a mandala is, by definition, it's a circular geometric configuration of symbols. This configuration is used to focus one's energies while meditating. And in various spiritual traditions, such as Hinduism, Buddhism, or Jainism, the mandalas are employed for focusing attention of the practicing people, and it works as a spiritual guidance tool. So it establishes a sacred space, and that's important when you're meditating. And it can be a map of deities. It could reflect a certain mantra that we call a chant or a mantra.
Okay.
And it can also represent actual shrines. So there's different forms it can take. But it's usually made up of circles and squares. And these are not ordinary squares or circles. They represent different things because they are tied down to the spiritual traditions that we follow. They usually show the path of each meditating person that goes from the outside to the inside, reflecting, we're getting to the core when you're meditating. Mandalas have been used for centuries. I mean, we've had these things there's references made as way back as Rig Veda, for instance. And we've had people like Kautilya refer to them in their Arthashastra. So it's not just limited to the spiritual thing, it's also for the well-being of the king, it's how wars are fought. Mandalas are an aid to help reach one's goals. A very similar thing, and actually I have a few pictures of the mandalas, and I'm not sure it can be seen very clearly, but we have them with Lord Ganesha in the center for the Hindus, and the Navagraha for the Hindus again. We have this as a Jain mandala.
So it can mean many things in terms of culture and religion and spirituality. So it can mean so many things depending on how the art was created and what's within it.
Yes, that's true, and it also depends on each religion. I mean, it goes to some Chinese beliefs, some Buddhists. Shinto religion, the Japanese. So it means different things to different people. They can be, the mandalas are usually very colorful, created in bright colors, and they are, like I said, helpful in meditating or thinking about it. A yantra, which is a cousin of the mandala, and we have to mention this, is something that comes like this. It's not so colorful, but it is also a device that is used to concentrate and focus one's energies. And once one does that, it's believed that it releases energy, which helps one to focus. Okay. Now I'm going to go to some of the related issues here. A mandala doesn't exist in a vacuum. The Eastern philosophies all believe in attaining self-realization, or what we call atmadhyan, leading to what in Hindus call moksha and what Buddhists call nirvana. Maybe that name is a little more well-known, the Buddhists. So when we are striving towards getting to moksha or nirvana, it's important to remember that the Hindus believe that there are 7 chakras or circles within one's body. And we are moving from the base chakra to the top chakra. So a person who's enlightened or who's closer to nirvana is at the chakra which is on the crown of the head. Whereas most people start out with the Muladhara chakra, which is situated somewhere below the groin area. And that represents the material aspects of life. We all want, we all need, we are greedy, we are envious, those kinds of basal qualities.
Well, I do want to make sure, we're going to go out of time in a little bit here, but Krishna, I want to make sure we get to the art that we're talking about, that's the body art and the arms and those kinds of things, and also the event that you have coming up and the artist. We want to make sure we get that information out there.
Okay, so I don't know, Michael, you may have heard of this word called henna.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
That's a red dye that comes out of the leaves of the henna plant. And mehendi is actually the application of that paste.
And it's some beautiful art on arms and faces
and
sometimes.
Rest of the body. Sometimes you see these Hollywood people, they have those patterns everywhere on their body, you know. So basically what it is it's a paste made out of the dried henna leaves, and you apply it on, especially on the brides. It's because it's a very joyous occasion. And then you leave it on for some hours and peel it off, and then you see the red color, you know. But then the brides leave it on overnight because they want a beautiful red color, deep color in the morning. And the deeper it is, it's believed that the husband will love you that much more. You know?
That's a good idea.
And there's another joke about this, like the artist, you know, when she's doing all the henna work, she writes the name of the groom somewhere hidden in that intricate pattern.
Wow, okay.
And it's his job to figure out where it is written on her palm. So
if he really loves her, he'll be able to find it.
No, also the marriage cannot be consummated till he finds the name. So there's a lot of stress, and he's all antsy and everything, you know, about this. But that's just a joke.
Well, it's a motivator. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah. So this mehendi ceremony is kind of the kickoff for the whole wedding ceremony. And then also, you know, nowadays, earlier you used to have patterns of flowers and paisley things and things like that, but now it's a little extreme. They have messages, personalized messages on their body, and they also have like maybe the logo of their favorite sports team and things like that.
We're running out of time. I want to make sure Neha's going to be here when, where, how can people see her?
Yeah, she's going to be here on May 8th.
Okay.
And 5:30 p.m. at Clubhouse 7.
Okay.
Yeah. And members, it costs $25. Non-members, it's $35. And it's too late now to mail a check, but maybe she can Zelle us. And I believe it is iclw2024@gmail.com.
Okay.
So I hope you all guys can come there.
Absolutely.
Enjoy the food.
Going to be a great event on May 8th.
Yes.
See some amazing art. Some things will be
Yes.
for sale. There'll be demonstrations and things like that as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
terrific. And so, what do you think the most important thing is about bringing this culture to the community here?
It's very important because it's bringing the entire village together. That's very important when we're all living together. So I think this is one step that we are trying to take. And we do get a lot of non-Indian people, and they love our clothing, our attire, our food, and everything.
Yeah, the beautiful philosophies, clothes, and
Yes.
traditions, and those kinds of things that can be shared.
Certainly.
And
It's also important that we support the local artists like Neha. And she is not just an amateur thing now, she's moving into a different class, but it gives her an opportunity to display her art.
All right. Well, Krishna and Vijay from the Indian Club, thank you very much. May 8th is the event. Make sure you get out there and see. If you want more, contact the India Club. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you for having us.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste to you too. We'll be right back. You're watching ThisDay.
I'm so happy to recommend Dr. Fairman. I've been going to her for 9 years. She's done implants, crowns, bridges, root canals, and I've been happy with everything that she's done. The staff is so friendly and pleasant, kind, and gentle. I would recommend her to anyone.
We are now fully open for all your dental needs and invite you to come in and experience the brilliant smile difference.
We are close to Gate 6 near Snooty Fox Restaurant behind Coco's.
Do you suffer from low back pain? Hoag Orthopedic Institute is the #1 provider of orthopedic and spine care in Orange County. Our Back to You program is a unique, non-operative, evidence-based approach to treating low back pain. Our spine strengthening program combines physical therapy with education on pain and nutrition. Let Hoag Orthopedic Institute's Back to You program get you back to doing what you love. For more information, visit hoiexperts.com/spine or call 855-999-4641 to find a doctor.
And welcome back. Tomorrow on ThisDay, we got a great show for you. We're going to have folks from Mission Hospital coming in and Sports Corner with Cole Young. I don't know if it's 100 and whatever edition, but he's been doing this for a while. He's good at it. Make sure you get your good sports wrap. He will be talking about the Lakers loss. Sorry to hear about that. That's going to do it for this edition of ThisDay. For all of us here at Village Television, hope you make this day a great one.
Your first day of retirement. What will you wake up to? Freedom? Time? Adventure? Your ideal retirement doesn't just have to come alive in your dreams. Awaken to your new reality. Awaken your spirit, your vision. It's not a dream. It's your next chapter, your future, and it's in reach. Next generation retirement doesn't happen by accident. Plan for your bright future. Awaken to what's possible.